I hope you're having a fantastic day. I got in the mail, and I'm trying to open it right now because you guys know I don't open before you do. I don't know. So this is the BeautyCon box, and that's what I was fixing to say is this one is isn't this one every 3 months? I'll put it in the description box. I think it is. It's like a quarterly. It's not once a month. And then, but I do like it. If I can get the thing off of it. And then I like the BoxyCharm a lot. And I like the Ipsy bag. Ipsy bag. Ipsy. You know what? I do that all the time. Ipsy with a P, not a T. Just because it's fun and the little bags are cute and they are, they come in handy sometimes, those little bags, for just whatever. And sometimes it's cute just to kind of put like a present or just something special in it to give to a friend or whatever. But the little bags intrigue me, and for 10 bucks, it's like, come on. And you get a lot of samples and you get to try some things that you probably wouldn't try because, let's face it, makeup has gotten so doggone expensive. But anyway, here we go. Bingo. It is open, finally. Alright, so, and of course, Oh Hey Beauty and all the instructions on how to get this stuff out of the box, which we got that figured out. Okay, for the glasses, because you know I can't see beans, so here we go. Spring Essentials. We have in this box Cargo Cosmetics Around the World Eyeshadow Palette with a brush. Oh, how cool. Dirty Little Secret Velvet Matte Lipstick Liquid in Rust. Garnier Skin Active Micellar Makeup Removing Towelettes. IBY Beauty Mineral Pressed Blush in Peach Sheen. Luxie Beauty Rose Gold Dual Fiber Powder Brush. Number 516. Nux Nux? NUXE Shimmering Dry Oil. This has to be French. I failed that class. This has to be what this is. HUILE Yule. Anybody? Okay. Since nobody's correcting me, we're going to go with that. Yeah, this is definitely French. Proteguise. I'll put this down there. You guys, if you can figure it out, you guys send me a text or whatever with the sound bite and tell me what you think this is. Okay, and
I just want y'all to know, that is the same dog that barks every time. He's nuts. We adopt everything that we have, and we keep them, and we have all the misfits that nobody else will take, and nobody would have ever taken this sweet boy. He is sweet as he can be. He's a love bug, but he has got some issues, some serious issues. So anyway, he's probably barking at his tail in there. I kid you not. It's not even.
So the first thing is, well, it's all sealed up. So un momento, por favor. And no, I don't speak Spanish. That's all I know. Okay, on top is NYX. I didn't see this. Did they make a, no. NYX Professional Makeup Bright Idea Illuminating Stick in Rose Petal Pop. Okay, that's what this is. So that's what this is right here. And you guys want me to open it, I'm sure.
Who knew that this mixing stick makeup thing that I bought eons ago, way back when I was learning, was going to be my go-to tool for opening makeup and nothing more.
Okay, so here this is. And, oh, it's a, that Bright Idea Illuminating Stick in Rose Petal. So I guess it's like a blush. Reminds me of like grandma kind of situation. I don't know. Let's see. Sorry, just being honest. Okay. Alright, next thing is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar. Micellar, isn't that how you say that? Micellar water? Micellar? Makeup removing towelettes. And I do like the micellar water. I know a lot of people have commented that they don't like it. Here's my input on the micellar water. If you are wanting a makeup remover that you just go and it comes straight away off and you don't have to give it a minute or whatever, I find with the micellar water, when you put that on a little towelette puffy little round, cotton round, I find when you do that and you put it on there, you take it, you pump the stuff on there, you get it on there, and then, I don't know why I'm thinking that I need to demonstrate this, but I'm bound and determined, so now that I've got it, I'm going to do it. So you take it, you soak it, and then lay it on your eye for a minute and just let it sit there for just a couple seconds, and then wipe. You kind of have to let it soak in just a little bit. But I much prefer that to the stuff that just stings the crap out of your face, because that can't be good. I'm just saying, that can't be good. Anything that burns your eye to the point that when you pull it away, you're all red and puffy looking, it just can't be good. I'm sorry, it just can't. The IBY, and what does that stand for, you guys? I can't remember now. IBY. Ready, Set, Glow, infused with ultrafine minerals. This soft sheer powder blush. IBY Beauty. It doesn't say what it stands for. IBY. I can't remember, to save my soul. I can't open the lids of boxes anymore, and I guess the reason is I have arthritis in the ends of my fingers, which my doctor informed me a while ago, which I could have done without knowing that today. Thank you very much. If you don't know, you don't know, and it don't hurt, right? Or something like that. Anyway. Oh, Lord, here we go. Okay. This is pretty. And let's do a little swatchy swatch. Not my color. I can't wear this color. Which way is my hand going? There you go. There's your swatch. And here it is in the little thing. And this will go out to somebody. I'll put a little I'm going to put a little basket together and do a giveaway of all my excess loot. Here's a brush. This is an eyebrow spoolie. And I'm not going to open this because I'm going to put this in the giveaway box and somebody might enjoy this. There is the, oh, this is a cool brush. This seems like it's a duo fiber, and it also is like, it's almost like a stippling brush, but it's not because it's not, but it's what it reminds me of, a stippling brush. This is the Luxie Duo Fiber Powder Brush. Told you it was duo fiber. So I am going to also put this into the, because I have a powder brush and I don't do powder, as you guys know, because my skin is dry, although I do use it on clients. But I'm going to put this in the box. Next is a, oh, this is interesting. It looks like nail polish, but I think this is the dry oil. Yeah, the rose gold or the shimmering dry oil. And if you don't know what that song is, I can't help you. Alright, let me wipe that off so you can see this, because you're not going to be able to see it with that peachy. This is interesting. It is, to me, it doesn't show up that well. And I know it's supposed to be subtle, but it's like ever so subtle. I don't think you're going to see a thing. But yeah, there it is. There it is. That's interesting. It is dry though. It's not like greasy, you know, when you put it on. But it is so subtle. I think if you're very, very, very fair skinned, that would probably be good for you. And I'm pretty fair, but yeah, it's not showing up on me at all. Really. A little bit of sparkle, but not much. Dirty Little Secret. That's pretty. What color did we say that was? Rust. Dirty Little Secret in Rust. I'm going to give you guys a little swatchy swatch. That's pretty. That's a pretty color. And I have one of theirs in red, which is right here. And I actually love this brand. I really like their stuff. So, that's a nice color. I'll probably wear that more than I wear that red, honestly. But I do wear that red from time to time. It is pretty. So, I'm gonna keep that one. Next is, this is, what is this?
It's just like Christmas, almost. Seriously. Wrapping it is one thing, but being crazy is another. Crazy people. Alright.
This is Orchid Oil, Color Protect Oil with UVV, UVB sun filters. Let me see what this tiny writing says.
Protect color-treated tresses with this high-potency blend with orchid extract, grapeseed oil. It helps to slow premature fading and lock in color, moisturize and replenish strands for multifaceted tones and salon-perfect color that lasts. By OGX. This is
Interesting. And this is an oil spray. That smells, I don't know what that smells like. It's definitely an oil. Just took off that lipstick, just a lickety split. There, be careful when spraying this. You don't want a grease ball head, because that was a lot that just came out on my hand. And I know I was close, but this will be good because the ends of my hair are dry all the time. So let's see what happens. We'll see if my hair just goes completely flat while we're sitting here talking. But that's pretty cool. What is that smell? It smells really good. You know what? It just smells kind of clean, and I like it. It smells good. Make your hair smell really good. So here's the Brow Gal palette. Didn't they do an eyeshadow palette once that I have hanging around here somewhere? The Brow Gal by Tanya Crooks. Ew. Okay, so it looks like this. And then you open it up and it has this little thing in here and it says, do your face a favor. And then here is the palette. Now, is this actually a brow palette? I think you could use this for eyeshadow too, you guys. Because it's really pretty. The Brow Gal Convertible Brow Powder to Pomade Duo. Powder to Pomade. Powder. Well, it's just powder, if you ask me. Okay, let me swatch it for you. Here's the darkest. Here's the middle one, which doesn't show up at all. And here's the end one. It does have a different feel to it, you guys. The only one I think you're going to really see is the darkest one. The other two don't really show up. If you guys can see that, I'll be shocked. But there it is. And it is, it's very interesting the way this feels. It says, what did it say again? It says powder to pomade. I mean, when I think of a pomade, I think of like gel, or you know what I mean, or oily kind of, and it kind of sorta has that feel to it, but not. I wish I could explain this, but I cannot. But it doesn't feel just like powder. It feels different, kind of almost lotiony, but not. So I'm wondering if this would really stick to your eyebrows really well. I mean, almost like a pencil would, or a gel pencil would. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm saying, but you get my point, I think, sort of. Anyway. Alright. And then For the last and the most exciting piece of this, I think, probably, I don't know, let's see what happens when we open it up, is the cargo palette. And it is also got tape across the end of it. People are so worried about people opening stuff, I guess. What about when you get it and you want to open it? It's like, come on, then. Oh my goodness, what did I do with this stick? Okay, here we go again. I don't know why I can't get these open. You know why? Because I don't like to tear stuff up. And I always tear the end of it, so, okay. Here's what it looks like. Kind of cute. It's sturdy. It's not cheechy, like, you know, it's not cheesy, like, it doesn't feel cheap, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And then here's the inside with all the colors. And I'm not going to swatch all of these because it's going to make it too long. And then there's a brush in there, which, yeah, I would never use this brush, but it's cool. You could put probably 2 brushes in here, like a lid brush and maybe a blending brush, and get away with this like on a trip with 2 brushes. Just pocket it inside that little hole or cutaway there. You might could even get 3 if you wanted. And you could take that if you were going overnight or going on a trip and you didn't want to take a bunch of stuff with you. And you know how your brushes always seem to get wrinkled up when you go on a trip? Or mine do. You know, you put them in a makeup bag and because of the plane and stuff, the end gets smooshed down or whatever. Well, anyway, yeah. So, but there's some interesting colors in here. It looks like plenty of transition shades along with darker shades too. And this is a great neutral palette. And let me feel it just to see what they feel like. They're not bad. And I'll show you. I just did it. Did you see that fallout? A lot of fallout. A lot of fallout. I had swiped it on my hand and just like powder. Okay, let's do the darker colors and see what happens with those. Yeah, kind of chalky, you guys. But hey. Yeah, I don't know if you can see this one right here. Watch. Do you see that stuff falling? But the colors are not bad, and I think you could make this work. I think we're getting a little spoiled, you guys, with our makeup, to be honest. But yeah, those are really pretty, and that's a great neutral palette. So all in all, I am pretty happy about this. There's a couple things that I could have done completely without. This one doesn't do anything for me. This didn't do anything for me at all. This is interesting. I'll have to try this. Just the same as with the palette. And then the brush was okay. Somebody else will end up with that brush. And I'll definitely use these. So yeah, pretty cool. So I hope you guys are having a fabulous day, and be sure to comment. Tell me what you think of this box. Tell me if you think it's worth, you know, the quarterly cost of, I think this one's a quarterly. I'm pretty sure it's quarterly. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of fun because I find by doing these boxes like this, I know for me, I don't buy as much makeup because I get little prezzies here and there of different things to try and get interested in. And so that way I'm not constantly in Ulta or Sephora checking out the makeup going, what can I do now? What's different? What's what? Because truth be told, how different can everything really be other than a shade or whatever? So really, like I said, way back in November, before December, when I said, let's not shop, let's not buy anything, let's try to make do with what we have already. I still kind of feel that way, you guys. I still kind of feel, other than foundation, I think we've got plenty of things to work with and play with and do with, and yeah. So one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to make a list of all the eyeshadow palettes that I have, and I'm going to list that down, and if you guys want to see a look with it, you guys let me know. Otherwise, I'll let you guys go. I love you guys oh so much. Mwah.